Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to check in with Bulldog Volleyball, joined by head coach Tia Brandel-Wilhelm. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us. Thanks.
Obviously, a big week for you guys this past week. You had 3 matches, starting with a Wednesday night match against Kalamazoo College. Big weekend in the GLIAC, and then senior day and final matches in the regular season inside the sports arena.
It was quite a week. We had a lot going on for the week. The 3 matches, of course, were the highlight of it, but just being able to celebrate the seniors, have that last home match and having it be on a weekend so a lot of the parents and people could be there was really cool. And then combining that with having the last regular season match in the arena was just, it was a lot. It was exciting, but definitely a lot to do. Obviously,
your team continuing to roll along, 12 straight wins, and I know a team that continues to get better and better as the course of the year goes on.
Yeah, yep, we do, and we'll still work. Every single day we have to get a little bit better. We just, we have some parts that are young and we have some parts that, we still want to make a little bit better so we can, just try to do as best we can through the season.
As we go to the highlights, we'll start with Saturday's match. After the big win over Kalamazoo, you came back, took on a very good Northwood team on Saturday in the GLIAC.
Yeah, Northwood is, they're one of those teams that they're kind of hot and cold at times, and I thought they played really well. And some of their strengths definitely matched up with some weak areas of ours. So it was, I thought a lot of the match was just kind of back and forth, point for point.
Obviously, you got off to a great start, won this first set 25-14, but as we'll see, a lot of these other sets very close, could have went either way.
Yep, for sure. The first set, I thought we came out, we were passing pretty well, and they made a few errors, but then that second set, their swings started landing in a little bit more, and I thought they did a really nice job of serving, to our areas of a little bit more weakness. So we definitely had to improve our game there.
Obviously, you've got some freshmen that played in the spring that really progressed here. Kiona Selsman, one of them. We saw one of the kills from her, and as Northwood takes the second set, but some of those younger players that have really continued to grow in development.
Yeah, it's kind of like we have old and young. And, we had 5 seniors, and 4 of those are on the court a lot. All 5 of them are pretty influential within the team. But then we also have, 3 COVID freshmen, I guess we'd say, out there who are playing their first real season. And then, another freshman that's playing quite a bit too. So it's all parts of the game, though. I feel like we're just getting a little bit better and a little bit better.
After they won that second set, how important was that response in that third set to come back and get a win?
I thought it was really important, and I think we really felt like that second set was about us, that we had made some errors that were a little bit uncharacteristic, hadn't, maybe gone for some balls on defense, just weren't quite doing the things that we normally do. So we really felt like if we just tightened up our game, that we'd be able to come out and do much better in the next 2 sets.
Get the 3-1 victory on Saturday. I know important to get that one behind you. You always like to go into senior day after a big win.
Yeah, for sure. And going into senior day, knowing that knowing that it was also the last regular season game in the arena, there was just a lot there. So just knowing that we had won on Saturday and could come into Sunday, ready to kind of flow and go into our game was nice.
As we go to the highlights, obviously senior day, and I know a senior class that's been very important to the success of Bulldog Volleyball.
Yeah, they've done a lot in their years, and really this class is the class that kind of brought us through the transition. COVID was, we graduated a lot of kids, 2019, and then the COVID year, it really took a lot out of our program, because we're a very culture-driven program, and when we weren't able to be together, even once we were back at school, we still couldn't be together in the same way and spend time with each other. And this senior class is really the group of women that kind of weathered through that and have picked up the pieces and kind of rebuilt the culture of the program. And really, I think they're the reason why we get a little bit better every day, is because they've rebuilt the culture, rebuilt the standards, and kind of taught the rest of the team how we do things.
Obviously got off to a strong start against Lake Superior State on senior day, and we saw that big crowd right there. Final regular season match ever in this facility, where you've won 82% of your matches, which is kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's a great place to play. We love the really intimate environment of it, and I think our crowd's been really good. But like Kathy DeBoer said I know she made a little video, and she just said, you've had a great facility for 41 years, but you've outgrown it, and I think that's true. This has been a phenomenal facility, and I still love it. and a lot of the alumni were coming back. I mean, it's that whole definition of bittersweet. They're excited about this new thing, but they're also really sad about losing this space. So they all want a piece of the floor when we take it up.
Obviously, as we watch these highlights, got off to a great start and able to win this match. How important was it to get a win in that final regular season match?
Oh, for sure. Like, that was a big deal. The whole team was focused. Like, there was no way they were going to go out any other way. But it was senior day, and this senior class, like I said, they just mean so much to the team, and to have the rest of the team was like, we're gonna play great for the seniors today, and then just to have it be the last match, I think there were just a lot of things going in our direction that they definitely wanted to go out on a win.
Obviously, you put all that behind you now, senior day and the final regular season match, and now maybe into more of being able to focus on volleyball, and certainly a big matchup against Hillsdale earlier this week, and then another big one against Grand Valley State on the road.
Yep, for sure. I think every game we play is kind of a big game, because we just have a lot of improvement ahead of us still. And it feels like when you have senior day, it's the end of the year, but it's really not. I mean, we still have 3 weeks of the regular season left, and there's a lot of time for us to develop and grow and to still become the team that we really feel like we can be.
Obviously, leading the GLIAC South Division, what does it take over the next few weeks here to really set yourselves up well in terms of securing a top seed here in the conference tournament?
It's not really something that we have looked at very much. I didn't actually even know we were leading. We're just that team that has to. We just got to take care of today. We got to have a great practice, get a little better, and then execute the game plan in the game tomorrow. Like, that's really how we think, and it's really what we have to do as a team.
The two opponents this week, Hillsdale, Grand Valley, both programs, teams that you know well.
Yeah.
What does it take to go, especially on the road in tough environments, and try to get a couple wins?
Yeah, it's going to be exciting because both of those environments will be very loud and aggressive fans, lots of energy going on. So that's exciting for us. I think that'll, we love energy though, so it doesn't matter if it's for us or against us. We love that. So we're pretty excited to go on the road and show our stuff on the road.
Obviously, Hillsdale, a non-conference opponent, but kind of like some of those early season matchups you had, the type of team that really helps prepare you here for the stretch run in the GLIAC.
For sure. And, and Hillsdale's they'll be a top-ranked team in the region, and, we want to always test ourselves against the best team. So for us, it's a chance to go out there and, play a great opponent and, just see how we do and get ourselves ready for hopefully what we can do as we finish up the stretch here.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the
Thanks.
big weekend and the final match here inside the Ewigleben Sports Arena, and best of luck as you hit the road this week.
Thank you.
That'll do it for Ferris Sports Update. A reminder, you can follow all the action and get all the results online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Have a great week.